Oh my gosh. I was just getting ready to leave, and then they wheeled out fresh carts. Well, we are here today at the Goodwill on Monocacy Boulevard. Still probably considered the new Goodwill. The last time we were here, we had amazing luck. We found a lot of really great stuff. We filled the cart, so to speak. But we're here again today, and we're going to see what we can find, buy, and flip for a profit. Here we go. Here's a St. Nicholas Square Collection fiber optic fountain for $14.50. It's a little spendy. We're going to leave that one alone. Looks like the Anthropology vase is still here for $12.50. Someone did comment on my video that they had sold one that was broken, and it still sold for, I think they said $28 to $32, even broken, which surprised me. Now we've got some insulators up here, and this is kind of exciting. The last time I showed an insulator, I actually had a collector comment on the video about insulators, and I thought that was really cool. This one's $7.50. This is a Hemingway. Now, I do believe that this is a more common one that I see often. Yeah, there's some ceramic ones and some glass ones as well back there. Kind of like the shape of this heart dish. It's marked on the bottom. Oops, don't fall. What does that say on the bottom? It must just be a hobbyist piece, but I do like the design on it. It's a faceted perfume bottle. I just sold a faceted perfume recently. I think mine sold for about 20 bucks. This one has a giant chunk out of the corner though, and I think they still have it priced for $5.50. Check this guy out. Ooh, maybe he's buried under glass. This is neat. This is an owl. He's $7.50. I can't tell if he's a lid or not. I don't think he is. I think he's just supposed to stand on his own. I think. $7.50 for the owl. A little spendy, but I like owls. Here we are in the vases and planters. This looks like an art pottery pot. $5.50 on that one. The rest are just kind of florist pieces, it looks like. Nothing too exciting, extraordinary. I do like the yellow on that. Yellow makes me happy. I think that this is for a pen. All the facets are chipped up though. $4.50 on that. Not really worth picking up. Here's part of a vanity set. So here's a hair receiver, $4.50. You can see it's marked there on the bottom. And this is, I believe, the powder jar. Also $4.50, but you can see there is a giant crack across the lid. So if there wasn't a crack in the lid, I would probably grab that, but I'm not going to with the crack. Owls, designed by Maxera. Why is it plural when we only have one? Geisha ware in the back. That actually looks like it might have some age. $3.50. And there's a creamer and sugar. What do we have here? 1979. So it's funny because before I even picked this up, just looking at this, I was thinking that doesn't look very old. And I love that I wasn't, because I was like, oh, I'm right. So 1979, and the reason I had that deduction from looking at it is because of how thick it is. So I find that the thicker it is, the more contemporary it is. The older stuff has a tendency to be thinner and more fragile. So this is obviously more contemporary, 1979. It's still really nice. They did a nice job painting it. But let's see what the price is on that. $5.49 for each of the pieces, so I think I'm going to pass on that. Okay, well, I've circled around the lamps. I thought this one was kind of neat. It's got a little bit of a lava glaze, $8.50. Oh, it kind of looks like a moon, which is really fun. The cord is relatively modern, so I don't know if it's been rewired or what's going on there, because it looks vintage to me, but it's extremely heavy. I'm not gonna mess with it. We're just gonna keep moving. Now the Christmas appears to have taken over pretty much everywhere. There is a Nutcracker nurse. I think I'm gonna spend a little time digging through Christmas. That looks like Fitz and Floyd. It is Fitz and Floyd, 1986, but actually I was just noticing as I was saying that looks like Fitz and Floyd that there is in fact a chip on it, which seems to be the case with Fitz and Floyd, unfortunately. It's almost always chipped. It's such fragile ceramic. Alright, well we're not going to be able to do much with the Christmas today, because they are currently stocking. I was about ready to get into the checkout, and I noticed this set here. We have a creamer and a sugar and a Galdot and Tavriali. Oh man, look at how this teapot looks to be in pretty rough shape. Actually, there is a chip here, and what else they got going on? There's a crack on the base. That's such a bummer. The creamer and the sugar look to be good, though. I might pick those up. So they are $3.50 and $4.50. Maybe I'll look those up real quick. Okay, so I guess it says a Santarelli, not Antarelli. But here is just a creamer and sugar that sold in 2016 for $27.99. So I feel pretty good about just picking up the creamer and sugar, even if they are $10. I always say, you know, even though sometimes the prices at Goodwill can be a little high, and I will acknowledge that sometimes they can be a little high. If I can make money on them, I will pay up, you know, so a little spendy, but I can still make money on those, so I'm willing to pay up a little bit. Now I did notice over here, they have some nice looking glasses. And what I like about these is the pattern, and there's a pair. $1.50. Those are just kind of weird looking. They almost look like a wood grain. Definitely vintage. I think I'm going to grab the pair of those if I can reach back and grab it. $1.50. So they're amber in color. They do have some hard water stains, but I've found that denture tablets are my recent go-to on a lot of staining. On just about anything. Plates, hard water stains, denture tablets are the way to go. I wanted to get a closer look at this guy because it does look like Fostoria American. I don't know though. Gosh, I always get confused between Fostoria American and Cubist, and you guys have told me a million times before how to tell the difference, and I just can't. I can't tell the difference no matter how many times you tell me. I don't know why. So I may try to look it up and see if this is worthwhile grabbing. Okay, so you can see here the vase in my cart has kind of this fluted top. So that's what I'm looking here. I've got Fostoria American vase here plugged in, and I've got it sorted by sold. And we are looking through the sold. This one does not have a fluted top, but you can see it's sold for $110. So it's a pattern worth looking for if you can distinguish the difference between Fostoria American and Cubist. Here is one with a flared top. It's sold for $35. So it's $7.50. I don't know. Here's another one sold for $20. Honestly, because of the hassle it's going to take to ship that, because of its height, because of how large it is, because of how fragile it is, it's not worth it to me to pick that up. So I have to take those factors into consideration at $7.50. It's not just about, oh, it sells for $20. There's money to be made there. There's also fees, there's packing supplies, there's my time, well, Jesse's time in this case. It's just not worth it, so it stays. Oh my gosh. I was just getting ready to leave, and then they rolled out fresh carts. So I guess I just have to take a peek. Alright, well, I'm going to stay out of their way, and I'll just keep making circles until stuff shows up on the shelves, I guess. But I somehow missed this aisle here. I don't know how. Good, let's take a peek here. There's a little bit more Christmas here. Actually, it was these that caught my eye. In the workshops. And there's really not much here. Spongeware, but they're dated 2000. That really limits what you can do with those. That's neat. That looks like polymer clay. Wow. Cynthia Madrid for Nordstrom. Oh my gosh, these are so fun, and I wish that the full set was here, but I'm only seeing nuts and pretzels. That's all I see. I feel like there would have been more here. And that's all. Wait, is that another one there? No, that's just a plastic bowl. That's all that's there is nuts and pretzels. That's a bummer. I actually got excited for a minute thinking that I'd found something special. Alright, well I actually got really excited because I pulled this little baggie out of the carts and I realized that her neck has been glued back on. But in the baggie with the angel are these deer. How much is this baggie? $6.50. I do like the deer. And I can't really see. Oh, there is a sticker there. I bet it says made in China. Can't quite bend it over. Yeah, I see NA. I'm assuming that's made in China. I don't know. I think those might be good decoration for Christmas. So let's stick the baggie in there. Alright, I want to see what we've got over here. That looks like just a, I don't know though. There's an original tag on there. You can see his toe is chipped off. That looks like it could be Polish. Probably made in Poland. I like the threading on it. How much do they have on that? $19.50. Okay, I'm just gonna set that right back there. What is that in the back? Oh, come here. Made in China. It is the Holy Family that has been embellished with glitter. Very fancy, but not fancy enough to come home with me. Here is the last rites. Does it have the stuff inside? That's the question. $7.50. Let's see what we've got. There we go. You have all of the things, I think. Holy water, candles, and all of the things, I'm assuming. Oh, shoot. Yeah, the last one of these I found, I couldn't actually buy it because they didn't have a price on it. And the worker actually said she would give it to me, and I'm like, I don't feel right about that. So, $7.50. I think I'll pick that up. That almost looks like celluloid, so I think it has some age to it. There is the praying hands. I guess I win this time. A lot of you have been asking, where's Dagny? like I did something with her. We just haven't really had the time to connect recently. We did hang out like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And we filmed a video together, but I had a microphone fail, and I haven't had the time to do the voiceover on it yet. Maybe by the time you're seeing this video, I have. But that's you know, it's just we have busy lives. I have a baby now, and she lives an hour away, so we've been busy. That's all. We're still really good friends. I didn't do anything with Dagny. This is exactly what I thought it was. It's Sudan. $8.50. That's great. I actually saw some Sudan at the glass show this past weekend. And it's etched there on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see the signature or not. The Stuben I saw was the Orine, though. I think it's called the Orine. Beautiful, blue iridescent. But this is nice. $8.50. Get in my cart. Let's see what else we have up here. Check the bottoms for a minute. Make sure we don't have any more up here. Now I'm going to venture a guess and say that this is probably not silver. Probably plate. The plate has completely worn off of that. This looks like a celery vase. Don't ask me why. I don't know why it's called a celery vase. I'm assuming you stick your celery in there and make a nice bouquet of celery. I don't believe this Doric pattern bowl is going to be Stuben. It's not. Had to look though. I think that's olives. I guess we'll hang around and see what else they unload from that fancy cart of theirs. I always loved these things. $4.50 each. I know there's money to be made there, but I think I'm going to leave them this time around. There was a glass basket down here, and I'm curious what the sticker says. White crystal, handmade in Italy. $8.50. Look at how ugly that bottom is. It's pretty ugly. It's not Murano. I know it says it's made in Italy. Don't be fooled. Stay. There is another set of praying hands. $8.50 on that. Well, look, I can finally go check out the Christmas. Let's go look. I've been waiting all day for this moment. So there's an actual ceramic tree in this cart, but I'm not really sure what's going on there. There's like a bunch of Christmas carts just sitting all around, and I'm really confused. Okay, there it is. That's the one I was looking for. Hiding in the back. Goodness gracious, where is he made? Looks like he's got remnants of a made in China sticker on the bottom. $4.50. Isn't he cute? He's made of resin. He's adorable though. Very lightweight. Let's stick him back. Sorry, Mr. Polar Bear, you are cool though. Here is a really fun atomic pattern, but there's an ugly chip on the edge with some real brown discoloration. That's a bummer. That's really neat. I like the atomic look to that. And what do we have here? You know what? I'm not gonna even bother. There's a chip on the edge. It does look kind of like Majolica. All right. I'm kind of just putzing at this point. It looks like the cards are gone. So I think that they've gone through the carts and put everything out on the shelf. I've gone up and down the aisles a few times trying to recognize what is new, but I think we've got it all. Oh, that's fancy. Lots of hard water stains, but we know how to take care of that, don't we? The stopper's missing though. Hoofbeat 4H 1977. What is this? Let's pull that out, shall we? That is fancy. I like the bird. There's a little bit of chipping. No markings on the bottom. I feel like it wants to be Lalique. I don't think it is. I feel like it says, hey, look at me. I have frosted glass like I want to be Lalique. But I'm not. I don't know. It's really chipped up. But I'm having flashbacks to that time when I passed up a $16,000 vase because it had a little bit of chipping. This is bad though. It's like all over the place on the top. Decisions. I don't know. Here's a Donatello plate. I've had this before. I think I had this in a console bowl that I found at the Lancaster Goodwill. And I only remember that because I paid up for that sucker. And that was like right when the prices started going up, and I couldn't believe what the price was on it. And I was like, they want how much for that? This is, I can't remember the name of the pattern. It's probably like Bird of Paradise or something. $6.50 on that. If I recall, it doesn't have a super high resale value, even though it's gorgeous. I remember being surprised. I still made money on it, but can't tell if that's a hair or if that's a crack. It's probably a hair because it doesn't show on the other side. Okay, well, I felt that I needed to phone a friend on this one, so I reached out to Peter, and it is safe to leave. It is safe to leave. It is likely French, but it's not Lalique. So I'm going to leave it with the chipping. It is safe to leave, no regrets, and we can move on. Alright, well, I was just getting ready to head up towards the checkout, and I noticed this, and I picked it up. I thought, wow, that's heavy. That feels like good quality. It's marked on the bottom, Restoration Hardware, so I think this is going to come with us. I just noticed it has kind of a hammered texture to it. Oh, look at that. It's it's just really dirty. It does have a hammer texture. So that'll come with us as well. Alright, so not a lot today, but I will get back to you in the car with our total. Okay, well, our total spend there at the Goodwill today was, I believe, $58. And we got some really great stuff. You know, I think it paid to hang around for a little while. I was starting to get a little discouraged because I'm like, I've been here a while, I've circled the shelves 7 million times, it's not like anything new is popping up, I think it's time to go. And then as soon as I had mentally made the decision to leave, out come the new carts. And then the Steuben showed up on the shelves, and that was exciting. I mean, it's not worth a ton, but it's just fun to find at the Goodwill. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here now. I'm going to move on down the road to the next Goodwill. But you guys are gonna have to wait for that video, and I will see all of you tomorrow. So long.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see